They probably will do room service, but it'll be very expensive, I feel like. And what happens next, which I absolutely love. What song do you like the most from Why Don't We's new album? Probably Grey still. Grey's, and obviously I'm not, yeah, I'm not okay. I always question it because there's a My Chemical Romance song called I'm Not Okay, and I keep thinking, oh no, is it I'll Be Okay? Oh my god, I'm being such an idiot now. Is it I'll Be Okay? Please someone tell me. Because I'm not okay as the My Chemical Romance one. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You and me out. Hello, Jade. What will it take to show you that it's not the life it seems? I've told you time and time again, you say the words, but still know what it means. That's such a good song. To be a joke and look, another line without a hook. I held you close as we both shook for the last time. Take a good hard look. I don't listen to a lot of like screamo songs, but that's a really good song. No. Anyone that is vacationing right now should be shot on sight. No one should be having a vacation. Unless you're having a vacation at home or in a safe space that you are staying permanently, by all means. But unless, of course, you're in like Australia or anywhere that's COVID safe. Unless you've got work in a foreign country or your business depends on it. As a perfect example, I was saying this the other day. So Ben Morris, he's a good friend of mine. He travels out to different countries because that's what his YouTube is based on. He's not doing it because he, just wants a holiday. Admittedly, it's probably nice. There's no doubt about that. It's probably a nice thing to do. But at the same time, his YouTube channel is what's keeping him going. So by that means, it's justified. Whereas I don't want to, I don't want to start any beef with anyone because I like people and I'm not going to go, oh, I hate that person for doing it. But, to be fair to the people that are putting the work in and staying at home as best as they can, it's so stupid to, fly out to all these different countries just because you want a holiday. Like, it's really, really dumb. People are putting in so much work. And because obviously, I am very aware that I am in a different place right now, but it literally depends on my work to do that. I have got the documents, official documents, that allow me to legally be in a different place, and I'm not even leaving the country. I'm just going to somewhere 3.5 hours away from where I live to film, and I'm not gonna meet up with anyone. Aside from that, I'm not gonna see anyone. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm in my hotel room, staying here, going to the filming, going straight home, not spending any extra days anywhere. It's just go there, do the job, come home. Because right now, people are dying. It's a thing. It's very sad. I'm being very real about it because obviously I don't want to get upset and start other people being upset. But I just think, to go, oh, I feel like having a holiday right now is just so stupid. Why? Why do you want a holiday right now? What benefit are you going to get from potentially killing up to 100 people because you decided you wanted to go to Dubai? And again, people are going to Dubai for justified reasons. Like, again, a perfect example being Wes Nelson. We even spoke to him about this because I wanted to ask him about it. His trips out there, if he ever does go out there, are purely work related because right now networking for musicians is so important, because if you have a song that blows up, you want to act on that fast because it is just as easy to come down as it is to go up. And so for Wes, going out to Dubai and performing at all these different parties where they have money and they have investors and they have people that are going to keep his business going, that is very important to him. And I know that he's also, being very safe about it. And he's not an idiot. Like, he's a very smart guy. But there are just people that are sort of going, oh, it's my birthday. I want to go out and I want I want to go and, you know, fly to Mexico because you probably can't fly to Mexico right now. I can't imagine that's even a thing that's possible. But, you know, just don't, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't like being angry at people. I don't want to be angry at people, but it's just frustrating when there are people that, especially key workers, that have to travel and they've got to sit next to you on the train or on the bus or whatever it is because you felt like going out wherever. You just felt like it, and you could be carrying that, and then they could be carrying that into the hospital or into the, you know, I'm trying to think, you know, even into Tesco's as a perfect example. You know, don't go if you don't need to. Like, just go if you need the stuff, and then come out and go. Like that. That's how it should be. But, you know, I also understand that it is hard for people in lockdown, and I'm not saying, what one thing I do disagree with actually is that obviously no battery. I was going to say, obviously Boris Johnson came under a lot of fire for like a really long bike ride that he did or whatever, because he recently said that you can't travel. I think it's like a mile away from where you are or something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I saw this video of a guy who made such a good point that there are a lot of people that are just doing okay in lockdown. Me being one of them, you know, you have to admit it. You can't just say, oh, I'm having a really hard time, you know, life's really rough. I am having a good lockdown as far as it goes, but other people aren't. Like, it's not, I don't, you know, post about, I don't post saying, oh yeah, I've been having such a great time in lockdown, blah, 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 because in the nicest way possible, right now, people don't really want to see that. As much as you want to share it, there are people that are not having a good lockdown right now. And I know I just said I was, but I'm more sort of, I want to say I'm more acknowledging the fact that I'm one of the lucky people, and sort of just saying that, you know, people like us that are lucky and, you know, are having an all right time need to appreciate that potentially some of the things you share on the internet, as much as it might bring people joy and it might be a positive content, sometimes it's, you just got to be wary of what you're saying. You know, if you're bragging about some amazing things that are happening, it can get to other people. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to stop people from posting about the amazing things that are happening in their life. By all means, that's not what I'm saying. It's just more that, you know, if you were to say, for example, oh, lockdown's been so easy for everyone, I'm so glad that we're all in this together, blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, you've not seen how other people are dealing with it. You're just going off of your perspective of it, and maybe your close circle of friends who are all doing all right as well. So yeah, I just think, you know, thinking about how people are feeling about lockdown is important. Because not everyone's having a good time, and no one has had a great time. I don't think. No. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I'm sure there's some rich people out there that have just been like, this is just normal for me. I don't go outside anyway, or even, you know, people people in general that don't really go out anyway, and it hasn't massively affected them, which is completely fine. But yeah, in the same respect, you know, a lot of people have had to adapt. A lot of people have had to, you know, change the way they do things, improve the way they do things to make it better for customers or clients or whatever it is, wherever you work. And yeah, it's not been easy, but at the same time, it's also been a massive learning curve for people, which is so important. And I think right now, one of the main focuses should probably be looking into why are there still people really struggling with this, and how can they be helped specifically. For example, that thing about what was it, the lunches that they sent out that was literally just like something like a loaf of bread and a couple of pieces of fruit or something that was supposed to last a week or something. And it's just like, how did you, you know, so I actually, funnily enough, I saw a Stephen Tries video on it, who I love, by the way. I wasn't saying Stephen Tries as in like, oh, what a, you know, I actually think he's really funny, but at the same time, he made a video on it. And as much as he is a comedian, and as much as he's sort of making fun of it, he's making fun of it because he's acknowledging how bad it is. Like, the fact that, you know, they're claiming that they're spending, I think they said they were spending like £30 per family a week or something like that, when realistically it probably doesn't even come up to like £5. And I know, you know, it's an ungrateful thing to say, but at the same time, these families need help. They're normally getting that help from schools who are providing their kids with food. Those kids aren't in schools right now, funnily enough, and they're not getting food because their parents can't afford to put food on their plates. So, you know, Max and I especially have been looking into ways we can help different people. At the same time, it's really hard for us because we can't we can't promote every single charity, because then it gets really blurry and people almost don't know what to do, so they just give up. So we look at ways where we can donate to one and promote another, and sort of work out ways that we can help different charities, but at the same time, obviously, having other influencers pulling their weight and, you know, doing what they can to promote. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of influencers have grown over lockdown and don't have a lot of money. You know, a lot of influencers are on the same level that they were because they've not really had many opportunities to earn money and not had many opportunities to, you know, do the amazing things that Max and I have been fortunate to do in the last 5 years. But at the same time, they have a platform now, and I think a lot more of those influencers really should looking into partnering with charities. Just becoming a patron, you know, becoming a patron of a charity. I don't want to say it's so much easier, but it's so much more like beneficial than you'd think, because you are helping so many more people by them just being allowed to use your name. Someone someone sees, oh, this Manchester United player is a supporter of this charity, and they go, oh, I love Manchester United, I'll give them 10 quid. It's that sort of thing where it's really easy to do, to just make that agreement with the charity, you know, post about them, share about them. It doesn't cost anything to post an Instagram story. Like it does when it's a brand, obviously, that wants you to promote something. But when it's for charity, it doesn't cost you anything to post an Instagram story. Do you know what I mean? It's not a detriment to your life. So, and I have seen that sometimes, by the way. I have seen people be paid a ridiculous amount of money. I'm not saying obviously for the big events that they do, where, you know, charities pay artists to perform, whatever. That's somewhat reasonable, but even so. But I don't know. But when they're paying, charities are paying social media people to promote their charity. It's like, well, that's almost like the reverse of what they're doing. I just think, you know, if any of the newer influencers out there are listening, which they may be, they may not be, I don't know. It'd just be, and you haven't done anything wrong, by the way. I'm not saying anyone's done anything wrong. It's just something that doesn't initially come to mind, because especially when you know, I remember the feeling of getting hit with that sort of wave of attention when we first started. It's something that sticks with you, and it really takes over. Like, I would say for the first 3 or 4 months, for me and Max, helping other people didn't even cross our minds. And, you know, this is me being very open and very honest. It was not in a selfish way. It was just us trying to process that at the time, you know, 200,000 people or whatever it was were genuinely interested in our lives. And we were like, we only know like 100 people. Like, as in, I've only ever spoken to like 100 to 200 people ever. Like, how now do 200,000 people know who I am? Like, that was a crazy thing for me. And it's the same thing now, where people are blowing up on TikTok and the same thing is happening. But, you know, we've had almost a year now where people have been blowing up on TikTok over lockdown and all that sort of stuff. And I think it does take a bit of prompting for someone to say, look, you should support a charity. It'd be a nice thing to do. And it's it's never something going, oh, why aren't you supporting a charity? Especially for fans as well. If you want your favorite influencers to do something, you should never come at it with like a, why aren't you doing this? It should be a suggestion, not an angry complaint. Because I know everyone has things that they're angry about, and I know everyone, you know, makes mistakes and, you know, does things that not everyone's happy with. But at the same time, people respond so much more positively to suggestions rather than complaints. At the end of the day, I don't know why that is. It's just a mental thing. People feel so much happier and so much more likely to act on it when they're not being beaten down. Because at the end of the day, a lot of influencers are coming under fire, especially, you know, with the UK TikTok movement and all this sort of stuff, which is a great source of entertainment. But at the same time, these are real people that have just been thrown into this. That, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them are terrible. Some of them I would never want to meet or speak to. I feel like a lot of you could probably take a good guess at some of the people I've seen on that TikTok room that I just don't even want to have anything to do with. But a lot of them are, you know, reasonable people that just make occasional mistakes. And yeah, I think those sorts of people just need a bit of a prompt rather than a beating, if that makes sense. They don't need it beaten into them. They just need it suggested and mentioned, and they'll sort of go, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, let's do it. Rather than, oh my God, everyone hates me because I'm not doing this. This is so frustrating. And then they spend a week getting upset because they were being hated on or whatever. And then that's a week that they could have been promoting a charity gone. So anyway, I won't talk about it too much anymore. But that's just me giving my opinions that no one cares about. And I just realised I'm still on vacationing because that's where this all stemmed from. I only got to one question, and that's where that whole... I've been talking for like 20 minutes about that, or I don't even know how long. Okay. I want to order dessert before places close because I bet they're all closed already. I bet places have already closed. So one of my friends texted me half an hour ago to say, by the way, I'm watching your live, you really do waffle a bit. Yeah, but what else did you expect me to do? What did you... Hotels are closed. Well, that's actually not true. You have to have an official government warrant, effectively. So hotels are still open, but not to the general public. You have to have a reason to be in a hotel. You can't just... But that's what I'm saying. You can still travel, and you can still stay at people's houses, and you can also still like fly out to different countries where they are safe, but you're bringing that virus over, or other people are bringing that virus over, and it's spreading in Dubai again, and then they're going to bring it back, and it's a whole mess. Let me see if I can get dessert because I would like to. My mom's just texting me saying all okay. This is actually the first proper trip we've done, I think, like alone for the BBC, because this is the first time we've been 18 and been up here. Okay. There's a dessert place that's still open. No way. What time's it close? What time's it close? Sorry. I will be 1 second. I just need to find 1 second. I just need to find out what time this place closes. Why won't it tell me? A lot of time left, and this phone's about to die. Sorry, everyone. This is the exciting moment where you guys watch me order a dessert. I know, it's riveting stuff. I don't even know what I want. I just want something. I need a drink. Someone remind me at the end of this. Scream at me in the comments to get a drink, because I will forget. There's gluten-free gelato. Oh, what do I want? I don't want sticky toffee pudding because I ate a massive one the other day and I felt really bad about myself. Oh, wait. Sick, yeah, I'll get that. Change gelato flavour to cookies and cream. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. View basket. Oh, that's a shame that they won't let me put anything else on the get a drink. Thank you. They won't let me put anything else on the cookie dough. I'm one of those freaks that puts everything on the cookie. Like, I'll get, oh, they have Tango Ice Blasts. It's so expensive, but I really want a Tango Ice Blast. No, I can't. That's so expensive. Oh, but so's the regular drinks. Okay. Yeah, no, what was I saying? Oh, I was gonna swear. I'll get Fanta and a water. Okay. Go to checkout. Oh. Yeah, that's my login. Here we go. No. Okay. Yes. If I do this now and it goes, sorry, we're not delivering anymore, I'm gonna cry. Yes. It's gonna get here at 11. That's in 15 minutes. That was impressive. I need to plug one of these phones in because it's gonna die sooner rather than later. This is what I was using to light myself, by the way, because the lighting in this room is terrible. The lighting in the bathroom is amazing, but it would sound horrible. Right. I feel really self-conscious now. She's not a friend. She's an enemy. She's told me I waffle. Now I don't want to talk too long about stuff. Put more pale pink in your hair. I want to, but I might be told I'm not allowed to very soon. Because here's the thing, right? I genuinely don't care what happens with my hair. There's a lot of things that I like. There's a lot of things that I tried. There's a lot of things that I didn't like. I don't care what happens with my hair. It's whatever the rest of the team are happy with, because it's something that, you know, I'm happy to do what works. That's all I want to do. Like, my career is more important than the color of my hair. How is Ethan? I can't talk too much about it because I do know a lot about what he's been getting up to at the moment, but unfortunately it's sort of private information in a way that I haven't been told I can talk about it. But he's currently been undergoing surgery and it's been going well. That's what I know. You know, I can say that. If you can donate to him, it would still absolutely mean the world. The link is definitely still in my bio in the link tree. If you just click the link and then at the top it should say donate to Ethan. You can go and do that. I've donated a lot of my money. We've donated a lot of the Max and Harvey money that you guys have been helping us raise, and also we've been you know, taking from just our own pocket as well. You know, anything that anyone can do to help, whether it's posting about it. You know, you don't have to donate. If you can just post about it and share it to a few more people that might be willing to donate, anything at all, that even helps. Like, people always think, oh, me sharing this isn't going to do anything. It might. You know, you never know who's going to see this and go, you know what, I know what this is like. I can spare a bit of money for this, and I hope, you know, it does well. And that alone can really change his life, and obviously a lot of people's lives that know him and love him, myself being one of those people. Show us drunk Harvey. There is a picture, actually, but I will never be allowed to post it. Never. Any advice for songwriters? One thing I will say is that I am not... I am a songwriter, but in the same respect, I'm not a songwriter that has, like, grown up writing, if that makes sense. Like, I would say I'm a songwriter in the same way that I don't know how to explain it. I love writing music and I love writing songs, but it's something that I've been learning rather than something so singing, for example, is not something no, that sounds wrong, because I did technically learn it, but singing is something that I've done always. I've never not done it, whereas songwriting is something that I haven't always done. If you guys understand what I'm on about, I know I'm being an absolute idiot right now, but what I do know a lot about songwriting, and one thing I would say is that the main thing is that you've got to, when you're listening to that song, every single writer, every single time they write a song, more or less, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had some songs where we've gone, that was bad, let's not do anything with that. But when you write a song, you've really got to do your absolute best to take yourself out of, you writing the song, and you just got to listen to it and go, if I heard this on the radio right now, if I heard this, on Spotify, just on a random playlist, would I listen to it again? That's one of the most important things, because, that's how you succeed. You can have one song that blows up, that does all right, but then your next song, if you just sort of go, oh, people know who I am now, whatever I put out is fine. No, you need to, every single song you release needs to be like, you need to listen to it and go, yeah, I can hear myself listening to that, or, I can hear other people listening to that. I could hear that on the radio. Because everyone deep down, once they've written a song, could go, yeah, this can be on the radio, this is amazing, but don't take into consideration that it might be missing a really important hook. A perfect example of that being the song Bills by Lunch Money Lewis. Which was the song that obviously went, I got bills, I gotta pay, so I'm gonna work every day. And that hook line, and also it was either a saxophone or a trumpet that followed it, I think. Whatever the instrument was, that sort of hook made people listen to it so much that I think of that year in the UK, that was the most listened to song of that year. And it was purely because people were absolutely loving it on the radio. And in the same respect, that sea shanty thing, obviously, 220 Kid, a good friend of ours now, because he was on the podcast and we stayed in touch. He did that sea shanty song the remix of it so quickly, and he hopped on that, and he was very proactive and very smart. But he's also a very talented musician. Like a lot of people will probably say, "Oh, he's just some guy that has access to a computer and a music software, and he just chucked it together, and now he's gone viral." No, he knew exactly how to make it sound so that it was sustainable, and people didn't. Even when people get bored of the whole sea shanty trend, they'll still listen to that, because it still sounds modern and it still sounds interesting. Whereas I've heard a lot of remixes on TikTok, for example, they're like, okay, this is cool, but you've only added 808, so you've only added a couple of beats here and there, and it's not actually like, it sounds cool now because the whole sea shanty thing is popular, but in a month, no one's going to care about that remix. Whereas in a month, I guarantee people are still going to be listening to 220 Kids Sea Shanty remix. Whether it's on the radio or not, I don't know, because obviously it is a trend, and it is definitely going to die out, because trends are dying out quicker than you can even, understand what's going on. But, he's a very talented musician, and he knew exactly what he was doing, and he absolutely deserves the success that he's got off of that. And, he's had a load of other successful songs, but the maddest thing is a lot of people still don't know his name. And that's the crazy thing to me, is that you can have like one of the biggest songs in the UK right now, and a lot of people still don't really know who you are. It's amazing. I love that. And if I could do that, I would love to do that. Not because I don't love, obviously, being in the position I am, but like I love the anonymity of it. Like Marshmello is a perfect example. Obviously, people have worked out who he is, but no one knowing who you are feels so cool to me. Like, because I've always loved like secret agent stuff and all that. And I'd love to just sort of walk around like one day, like if I was someone like Marshmello, just walk out as a normal person and be thinking right now, if I was my other alter ego right now, people would be going crazy. But right now, no one cares. I honestly love stuff like that. But I also am very happy being in the position that I'm in. And yes, I am waffling. Underscore cute Mills. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it. Oh god. I accidentally went out of the app. I'm so sorry. Yes, I have. I feel like this is something I might talk about on the podcast one day, but I'm going to tell a very short story. I went to see this film with my first ever, like, what I would call proper girlfriend, if that makes sense. Like, because you used to have like a lot of like primary school relationships that literally meant nothing. But I went to see this with like my first proper girlfriend, and I'm going to be quite honest with you. I could not tell you the plot line of the film. We didn't really watch much of it. So yeah, yeah, I'll probably explain that better in the future. But obviously, we're not going out anymore. I am very single, and I may have had one or two other relationships since then, but I obviously keep that quite private. But right now, yeah, single, not really doing much. I'm just vibing. If Madison Beer wants to get in touch, I'd probably say hi. But no, I'm joking. But no, yeah, I'm sort of relaxing for a bit. I haven't been in a relationship. I'm not going to lie, because Max and I obviously never talked about this, especially because we were so young, and we knew that most of the relationships we were in wouldn't last. We didn't want to like announce it to the public, because we just thought that was a private thing that people didn't really need to know about. Even though back then, a lot of you guys that are obviously still with us now, and a lot of our fans back then, were such detectives that a lot of people found out a lot of stuff. I'd love you guys, right? Yeah, exactly. Someone said you guys act like we didn't know. I'd love you guys to comment names of people that you think I might have gone out with. Most people you wouldn't even like know. I bet there's one person that I guarantee no one ever knew about, because I kept it so secret, to the point where some of my friends didn't even know. Like, not close friends, obviously. All my close friends knew. But okay, so someone's guessed one of the main one. Stop telling me I'm waffling. What am I supposed to do? I'm upset. Oh, I've seen one that I probably shouldn't respond to, because I should probably talk to the other person. It's my life. I guess I can talk about it, but I probably won't. I might hint at it just because it's funny now because it's ages ago. I've never been in a relationship with Jess. She's my best friend. We've been best friends for years, and everyone in our school used to think we were secretly going out because we were so close. And we'd always just say to each other, we'd be like, "Do we like each other?" We'd be like, "No, right? No." just to clear up. This isn't. People are saying that, but this isn't. So yeah, that was sort of like the funny. So yeah, there was, to be fair, there was one that was sort of obvious, just because I sort of couldn't help it a little bit. So a lot of people are saying I've seen one person say one name that definitely isn't true. We were just really good friends. I've never. Someone said Juliana LeBlanc. No, no, no. We're just very good friends. No, no, no. Tom, definitely. Tom's one of them. Tom is one of them. How did I get onto this? You know what? You know what's really funny? I was talking to someone on our team about this because a lot of the time, you know, our team are all really cool and like hip and stuff like that. No, I'm joking. But a lot of the time we just like to have calls, just sort of like catch up and, you know, see how people are doing, all that sort of stuff. And I was talking to Nicole, and I said one person that she did know, and it was so funny because because I was telling her like people I'd gone out with because she didn't know that about me, and I was like, well, this one person. I said the name. I can't even do what her reaction was, but she was like, it makes me laugh so much the way she said it. She was like, Harvey, she's hot. And I was just like, yeah, I know. I know. And I'm very sad about that one. A lot of people are guessing Jenna. No, not Jenna. Wait. Anna's like 5 years older. Anna's not 5 years older. How old is Anna? She's like 19. And I'm 18. It's 1 year. Oh, are you on about Anna Kingsnorth? No, surely not. What Anna are we on about? I mean, none of them are true. Like, none of that is true. I also said I wouldn't save this live, by the way. I'm so sorry. I don't like saving these waffling lives. Anna isn't one, by the way, just to clear up. Is she 18? I didn't. Okay, getting that I am 18 and nothing's weird anymore, if that makes sense. Wow, someone said a name of a person that I didn't even know people knew existed. Jojo, no. Get your dessert. It's not here yet. I'm not going to confirm anything. I might confirm it on the podcast in the future. But Isabel has failed, has been dating their boyfriend since 16. Okay, well, someone said, can you guys tell me the name of someone you dated? This is so weird because I never thought I'd do this. And I sort of want to do it on the podcast. I did talk about it yesterday on the podcast. Because we talked about our first kisses. So look out for that. That'll be interesting. Someone saying definitely about 2 people. Dobby. Yeah, definitely Dobby. Not Jaden. No. Although why am I shutting it down? I should just let people speculate. Who's Rebecca? Rebecca? Do I know a Rebecca? Who's Rebecca? I don't know a Rebecca. Spill one name. I can't. Danielle. Who's Danielle? What? Someone said, wasn't Danielle your first kiss? Danielle who? This is news to me. Rebecca is your secret agent. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me I'm getting a call from the person. Okay, okay. Sorry. Bella. You guys are just naming names now. I don't know a Bella. Holly H. Yes, we've been going out for 2 years now. Me and Holly H. Her boyfriend doesn't mind. We're dying over here. I'll throw us a bone. All right. I'll say one thing. Back in the day, one of them, everyone knew about, and I never confirmed it, but everyone knew about it. So that's all I'll say. If you know, you know, and I'm sorry if you don't, but I will talk about it in the future. But it's a bit of a PR move for me. I've got to keep people interested. I'll get rid of the questions box. Yeah, that's probably smart. We hate you now. I'm sorry. She's gorgeous. Who? Amelia Gething. No. She's definitely, you know, Amelia's more like an older sister to me, definitely. There's no, yeah, that would never have been a thing. Jack Duff, yeah, that happened. If you're not saving it, you might as well spend it. No, I'm not going to. Is your dessert here? No, my dessert is not here. Marley Samir says the podcast isn't available in your country. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that is. I'll ask Spotify what countries it's available in, and if it's not available, see if you can get a VPN. Amanda. Oh, Amanda as in the girl that was in the Stranger video. No, we actually, I haven't spoken to her in a while. We stayed in touch a bit after, just as like friends, but I think she has a boyfriend as well. I just have to clear up. If I ever like make a joke about like actually going out with someone and I'm lying and they have a boyfriend, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to stir anything. But you know, obviously we work with a lot of people. Timmy Lie. Tim was one of those people. Yeah, me and him went out. Definitely. You definitely got it on with David Attenborough. I love that you guys have started memeing it now. What is your podcast called? It's called School Days with Max and Harvey. If you type in Max and Harvey podcast, it'll definitely come up as well. Hello, Izzy. Yeah, no, it's School Days with Max and Harvey. Definitely make sure you check it out because we talk about all this stuff. And is Nathan here as well? Tim said hi to Nathan. Hello, Nathan. No, but Saffron Barker. I don't know Saffron that well. I've only met her a couple of times. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we sort of like looked at what we've been talking about on the podcast, and we were like, we actually had a meeting. We went, we need to talk about some more interesting things. Like we need to talk about some deeper things. So we've really started like digging now. Who's been out with more people, you or Max? Hello, Nathan. Swear we went science together. Okay. Who's been out with more people, me or Max? Well, I would say, officially, I've been out with 3 people in my life. Technically. And Max, I actually don't know. I don't really keep track of what he does. I'd say, I think he's 3 as well, actually. You know? Yeah, I think he is. Unless I've forgotten someone. No, I think it is 3. It's both of us. Which now sounds really creepy. Because it's like a twin thing. Evie Meg just said, so this is why you're not responding to my Snapchats. I'm sorry, Evie. I'll be back on Snapchat shortly. Actually, now that I think about it, I may have had more than 3. I can't remember. Ooh, is that bad? It's not that I can't remember. It might just be that I'm not telling anyone everything. Who's lined up for a Tinder game? And I am Virginia. Yeah, no, me and Virginia have gone out before. Virginia from Real Like You. I just wanna get Virginia to confirm our past interactions. Tom's trying to get me to get on Discord. I do want to get on Discord. Oh, my food's going to be here soon. Oh no. I'm so nervous because now the driver's going to be here soon, but I don't want to end this. What do I do? Yes, there it is. Hang on, I'm going to pin it. There we go. You heard it here first. Me and Virginia were in a relationship. It's a fact. Evie, I promise I'll be back soon. Don't worry. What was I gonna? I was gonna guess someone. Hang on. I've gone. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go live with you really quickly. Okay.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
How is it going?
Good. Do you know who I am? I'm on my main account.
Yes, of course I know who you are. You're the Cadence Storms.
Yeah, but do you know my fan page?
Yeah, just give me a second. Hang on.
Okay.
I've got to rack my brain. Charming.
Charming Mills.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, do you know what I did? Yeah, you got it right.
What did you do?
So, okay, mind you, I haven't been on that account since like 2018, and I saw you were
Wow.
live, and I logged back in.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'd just like to say, before we continue this conversation, if I have to really quickly leave, I can only apologize. Because I ordered food.
Okay,
I ordered food.
There was one thing I needed to say. So
please say.
When I was like, so you know, like the first time I met you, I was like 12 years old. It was like,
yes.
I think you were like 13 or something like that. But anyways, I used to be a detective, and I apologize. And it was like really bad.
Oh, no. I loved it. No, you know what we used to say? We used to say,
what?
If we ever get in any legal problems where it's not our fault, we're not going to hire anyone. We're just going to ask our fans to help us.
Yeah, I could have like, I'm just like 6th grade me could have totally like just figured that out, because I was like, it was always me, Kyra, Nadia, like the whole Lit Level Maximum group chat. We'd all
God, I remember that.
We'd all be there trying to figure stuff out. It was so bad.
That, you know what? I actually had so much respect for that, because hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think you dropped out for a second, but you're back.
Was the first time you met them with me? Yeah. Harvey.
Yes, I'm still here. Is it my signal?
Is it me? Can you hear me?
Oh, no. No, I think it might be your signal, because mine seems to be okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, Harry Potter is on in the background. It's kind of like loud.
That's okay. We love Harry Potter.
Wait, what's your Hogwarts house?
Gryffindor.
So is mine. That's so basic.
I know a lot of people obviously just say that because they want to be Gryffindor, but I actually went to like one of the Harry Potter worlds. And I took
the quiz like 5 times. My friend just said that's so basic because she's a Ravenclaw. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of people say Gryffindor, obviously, but that is what I got. So I'm sorry.
See, the friend that I'm here with actually The first time I met you guys, I took a friend with me. And I told you this was like forever ago, and she's with me right now. And she's like, Cadence, he's not gonna guess you. Cadence, he's not gonna guess you.
Oh well, friend, whoever you are, you were wrong.
Yeah, see, you were wrong.
No, but you were on it for like an
Yeah, she's like, you were on there for like an hour, Cadence.
You know what? It just takes a little bit of perseverance. Because I think a lot of people think I'm ignoring it. It's just that messages fly by so quickly. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'll
and then
it comes up again.
I wanted to update you. I think last year I got a fish, and I said, what should I name it? And you commented Wobble. And I don't know. I would just like to inform you that he died. So he's living it up in the septic tank now.
In the what? Sorry?
What?
The septic tank?
Yeah, like, you know when you flush the toilet after, and yeah, he's there now.
We don't call them that, but that's amazing. I'm so
Why?
sorry.
What do you guys call it?
I don't know, just the sewage.
Well,
I don't know.
That's
By
what
the
he
way,
is.
You know who Tom is, right?
Holden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's currently yelling at me because I'm not on Minecraft.
Oh my god. No, me and him actually have the same birthday.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I just turned 16 and I just got my permit. So
that's terrifying to me that Americans can drive at like 15 and 16.
Yeah, kind of.
Because I'm nervous about driving, and I've had a whole year. But obviously passed for obvious reasons. A, because I'm bad, and B, because lockdown. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Also, and everyone's commenting 11/11.
Oh my god. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something. I don't usually look this bad. I got contacts instead of glasses. Oh, I was going to ask, do you still have the meme book that I made for you like 3 years ago?
I'll tell you this, it will be somewhere. I couldn't find it, but especially right now, I'm in Manchester, so.
But do you remember me giving it to you?
Oh, 100%. I remember flicking through it and going, these are genuinely funny memes. I actually love them.
Okay,
like, I promise you. I know a lot of people say that. I genuinely remember that.
Because I actually tried. But then now that I look at them, I'm like, oh, they are not funny at all.
No, I mean, some of them might have aged badly, but you know, there's definitely some in there that are quite good. But yeah, I definitely haven't seen it in a while. Put it that way, in the nicest way possible.
My friend wanted me to ask you this. This is like a really weird question. I know a lot is happening in America. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. A lot is happening in America right now, obviously. But if things settle down, whenever you come back, so her mom works for this company called Ghost Hunts USA. I don't know if you believe in like ghosts or whatever, but if you ever want to do like a YouTube video or like something going somewhere haunted with like spirit boxes and stuff like that.
I mean, that sounds hilarious. I would love to do that.
If you would like to, but I'll like DM you later if you want it. But
absolutely. I mean, obviously it might be a while. But,
yeah, I was gonna say it might be in the requests because this account is my main account. But
right, okay, yeah, I'll have a flick through for it, and I remember your username, so that's fine.
Yeah, and then what else was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I'm trying to flick through my mind and figure out what I was gonna say because I had so much stuff that I wanted to say in such little time.
No worries. I hate to put the pressure on you, but I'm getting really nervous because I know that this guy's going to call me any second and I'm going to have to run. So.
I know. Why? She wants to know if you like Peppa Pig. That's not the question I was going to ask, but I mean,
Peppa Pig's pretty lit. I actually hate Peppa Pig, but I love George.
Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
You're not saving this live, are you?
I don't think I will be. No, I'm sorry.
It's okay, because I was going to screen record it, but then I didn't want to, like, mess it up or whatever.
Listen, I'll have a look, but you know what? I probably will save it, but I obviously just won't post it as a grid post. I'll do that. Just to, you know, just in case anyone did want to grab anything from it, I'll save.
Good.
But I'm not going to post it to my main feed just because I need to keep that all clean and stuff.
Yeah, because all that stuff we talked about was like...
Exactly.
And then I was going to say too, I was going to say this. Okay, I know you probably haven't heard this thing in forever. I listen to like way different music now. Like I listen to a lot of rock, but the one thing, Huh?
I said I respect that. It's great.
Yeah, the one song that I do really, 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 really want you to release that you have never. Shy Girl is so good. I just have to tell you, Shy Girl is so good.
Uh, yeah,
What?
you know what? At
What?
some point, we have to talk about it, obviously, because it's a bit of a complicated story. But
Okay.
basically, to make a long story short, that song was written for us. We didn't write the song. They
Okay.
gave it to us. We recorded it. We were like, "Wow, this is a great song. We love it." We always used to jump the gun and perform songs before they were released because we
Uh
wanted to.
huh.
We were way too overexcitable and we just wanted to perform them to to our fans and stuff.
Understandable.
Um, and then by the time it came to actually releasing the song, it just never went through. And just things like that happen all the time. Except our mistake was performing it live before we actually had confirmed that we would release that song with the writer. And it would, to
Hmm.
be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if someone else has released that song. It actually wouldn't surprise me.
That song is so good, though.
Yeah, it's I this is the thing. It is a shame, and it was the same with No One Else and Gold as well.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
forgot about those actually.
Yeah, both those songs, we always see it. We always see people saying, and occasionally I might sing them like in a full chorus or something, just sort of as a little throwback. But at the same time, they're not our songs anymore.
Yeah.
That's just that's business. At the end of the day, we couldn't really do anything about that. And obviously at the time, we didn't want to say that because it felt very
Yeah.
stupid and very a big mistake. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's basically what happened. To make a long story short.
Yeah. It's just funny to me because my grandma, for some reason, she thinks that we're like friends. I don't know why. I mean, she knows I've met you a bunch of times, but for some reason, she's always like, every time I go over there, she's like, "How are Max and Harvey doing? Have you talked to Max and Harvey lately?" And all this stuff. And I don't know how to tell her, like, "Hey, we're not like as close as you think we are." And she
I mean,
asks,
if your grandma ever wants to talk to me, I'd be more than happy to have a chat.
it's just,
Say hi.
and then sometimes to like mess around in the car, I play One More Day in Love, and then I play like Stranger and compare them back and forth, and the voices are just so funny.
It's ridiculous. It is crazy, and we are hoping that we've got some new music coming out. It's very, what we've been testing a lot of different styles because
Hmm.
we're obviously still working on exactly what we want to do. But we're really excited.
Okay.
But we've got a lot of cool new stuff. Put it this way: one of them, people go and cry. That's all
All
I'm gonna
right.
say. But I've already said too much.
I was gonna update you. I forgot. I remembered what I was gonna say. So about America's Got Talent. So this was like last year before COVID hit and everything. I
Yeah,
went there. I stood in line for like 5 hours. I performed in front of the producers. They had it recorded to like go to the next round and stuff like that. And then COVID happened. So
that's right. You know what? I think I remember seeing videos of you singing actually, and thinking, yeah, this is pretty good.
are you
I'm
serious?
pretty sure I remember that. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot up here,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing videos of you singing and
Yeah.
remembering you.
It was just like they have auditions now again, but they're online, and I don't know if I want to do it. I'd rather do it in person. But that's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But I was gonna tell you
I
that.
was just saying, Evie was talking about the song that she's heard. I may or may not have played Evie. Yeah, have you seen her, this trippy hippie on TikTok?
Nope.
She's basically just hit 11 million followers on TikTok, which is
That's
insane.
crazy.
She basically, I mean, she's been on Musically and TikTok for a while, but she like started blowing up in like March or April last
Uh
year
huh.
or something around that time, maybe even later. I can't remember, but it's just she's absolutely blown up. She's doing amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap this up now because I know
Okay.
this is coming. But it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you,
Okay.
and would obviously love to come out and yeah, and see you in the US at some point.
Yeah, I don't look like this all the time, so I promise that I'll look different. I've just like not changed my clothes. I just had a sleepover. I was like,
Do not worry about it. I look like this. You can't look much worse. It's all good. Anyway, I'll
and
see you
then
in a bit.
I'll DM you about the Ghost Hunts USA thing and tell you about it
Yes,
too. If you'll,
definitely.
I hope you'll remember. From maybe. Just
Yeah, 100%. It'll be up here.
all
It'll be up
right.
there. I'll see you in
All
a
right.
bit.
Bye.
Awesome. I'm actually gonna I know she said she's going to talk about it, but I'm going to put her to the test. Hang on. I believe in our friendship. I believe that. I mean, she might not go live with me, but I need to keep an eye on this food because I know I said wrap it up, but I really quickly want to talk to her just to see. She might be like setting up quickly. Oh, here she is.
Why would you do this to me?
You know, if I sway the conversation, I know. Sorry, I haven't given you a proper intro because we've been just talking normally for ages. But yeah, anyway, everyone, this is Evie. I hope everyone's doing well. We've become very good friends. Obviously, since we had her on the podcast, it was like I've said this to you before. It's one of my favorite episodes.
I hate him. Can't. Sorry.
I should probably say a language warning.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
For anyone who is under the age of, 14 or whatever, just if you don't like bad language, just as a warning. Obviously, Evie has a condition called Tourette's. It is not...
I'm faking. No, I'm not. I'm not.
I've heard you do that tick before, and I think that is one of the best ones.
It's the worst one
because it is literally.
People believe.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad. You know what was my favourite thing was the video you posted the other day of you eating the peas and your dad just being an absolute trooper. You were just making sure he couldn't use his left arm and he was just going on with it. Oh, it was
Did you see how many people replied to your comment on that video?
I think it's one of the most viral comments I've ever had. It was ridiculous.
It's got like over 100 and something replies of people just
quickly want to talk to her just to see. It's one of the most viral comments I've ever had. It was ridiculous.
It's got like over 100 and something replies of people
quickly want to talk to her just to see. It's one of the most viral comments I've ever had. It was ridiculous.
It's got like over 100 and something replies of people just